Did you spend points, Jim? I don't reckon you spent any points, mate. I reckon you're just trying to stitch me up here. Stitch up. City's breaking down on a camel's back. Cause he never back. And all I gotta hear is a message, something. Make him say I'm a tippa something. Ba-ba. Ba-ba. Morning, afternoon, evening, friends. Here's the message. Ba-ba. All right. Evening, friends. What's happening? Let's paint ourselves an angry bird. An angry dwarf, I suppose. And an angry sheep, for that matter. Going to grab out some colours that feel good. Mini AMF. G'day, mate. G'day, Sergeant Benton. I might have already said that, but g'day. Bit of warm, heavy warm grey. Love a bit of heavy warm grey. Extra opaque it is. Bit of orchid light. G'day, match fixer. Pop a bit of orchid light on there. Beautiful, beautiful. It's working beautifully. Gonna use a bit of this colour. Oh, g'day, Paul. Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. Duck egg green, magnificent colour. Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. Don't think that colour's a good option. Deck tan, here we go. Haven't used deck tan in a while. It's a fucking good colour. Yes. Deck tan. Or as I like to call it, Maranquibretta! I don't really call them that, friends. Not in real life, anyway. Some of this. Some of this. G'day, Rowie. Almost finished getting out my colours, friends. Almost. Couple to go. That one. Black. Might actually get some white from Chimera. Oh, chase that feeling, mate. G'day. And I think that will do for the moment. Let's paint a dwarf. So the first thing I'm going to do tonight is start on the pants. I'm glad you feel that way, Paul. I'm glad. There are times when I don't pull things off, mate. And you'll be able to see that happen on stream. But it's getting fewer and farther between, really, these days. Usually if I think I can do something, I can usually get it done. Mate, I'm still on the fence about the eyes. I'm really unsure. The Twitter didn't help at all, really. Everyone seems really keen on the blind eyes look. So giving him blind eyes. Yeah, I'm having a kombucha tonight. Just having a good gut health. Yeah, the consensus does seem to be the blind eyes. And it's not my preferred option, but maybe we'll give that a crack. Pretty easy to fix that if we don't like it. Good one, Paul. Big day at work tomorrow. So I finally got my YouTube in order. I went on there yesterday and fixed up all my stuff, got all my playlists in order, refreshed my homepage, uploaded all my outstanding videos. Yeah, so it's all in order now. So if you're interested in rewatching any of these streams back and you want to see like a specific project from start to finish, I've now done that on my YouTube page, so you can watch everything from start to finish in a playlist for pretty much all of my projects. Got a few cool models to show off tonight. G'day Yanama, everything is well, mate. I hope that you are also having a great day. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Why is that, Paul? G'day Hobby Goblin Joe, what's going on, mate? Frog Jim. Fair enough, mate. Stripy pants. Stripy pants. Stripy pants. It's never a bad choice. Ooh. A new challenger has entered the ring. Hey, Sharkwald. Does Indeed it would. Indeed it would. Does that mean we're doing it? Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul. That's unfair, mate. That's unfair. Big Dino got bad news about a board game Kickstarter as well the other day, that the fuckwits didn't order enough copies in Australia. And I say fuckwits with absolute love and affection and rage. I was thinking today about, because one thing I've done, I just nipped into the Kickstarter page to see if they got some comments about what's happening. It's like, oh, it was supposed to ship in Feb, end of March. So I read the updates and stuff. And there's this fucking bizarre situation where people on the internet just lose their shit about stuff not shipping. Like, they're saying in the comments, all orders in the US are shipping in the next 2 weeks. And people are fucking messaging like a day later. I haven't got my fucking, my tracking number yet. Has something gone wrong? Can you look into it for me? It's like, fuck's sake, mate. Like, what is going on? Just have a bit of patience. He says as he's been raging about not getting, g'day, celery. G'day, kung fu. Raging about not getting my things. But it blows my mind the way people react when they don't get things that they want in rapido time in this day and age. Seems like everything goes to shit. You and me both, mate. You and me both. I definitely will not be keeping this one for myself, mate. And thank you for the subscription today. Or yesterday, whenever it was. I haven't seen Spider-Mind level up Shark World, so no idea what you're referring to. I'm also enjoying the desaturated palette, as you probably would have observed having watched this stream for a while. I haven't actually done too many desaturated palettes, but this is quite fun. Been quite fun. The beard part. Yeah, look, female faces are a really tricky face, because when you do a male face, you get away with really intense shadows because it makes them look more venerable and correct and all sorts of stuff. Thanks, Waduvi. Thanks, mate. You're a chance of winning that chick, and I hope you win. But when you do a female face, it has to be spot on, or yeah, as you've seen, they don't look right. So there's two areas that I think you've got to nail. The first, this line here is not heavily shadowed at all on a female face. You almost want to have no shadow. Hey, chum dubs. So if you can do that, oh no, I have seen that. Yeah, cool. Yeah, the second element is things like the little spot in between the face, in between the what's it called, septum or something, I can't remember. That thing, if you do that too dark, it doesn't look right. So you can't really have shadows in the traditional sense. You just have to have much softer transitions. And you know, I find it really challenging painting female faces as well, but I did a video on it on my YouTube, so you can check it in. G'day, Ross Pulmini. How are you, mate? Awesome. The video I did explains it a lot better. I think, anyway. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's fucking awful. Been a while since I've watched it. Thanks, Ross Poole. I like how he's going as well. Alright, we have to... Oh, thanks, Hixie. We have to make a really important decision tonight, friends. And we're going to do this decision soon because we're going to get onto it. Well, that's the question I'm about to ask, Celery. We've got two questions to ask. The first is the eyes, and the second is the bird. What colours are we going to do those two elements without ruining the vibe that we've maybe got going on? But, at the same token, maybe we do want to ruin the vibe we've got going on. Maybe we want to go for a full Sim City feel. Sin City or Sim City. Both great things. Yeah, the bird's gonna get corpse paint like the sheep. So we can do it as a little like blackbird thing or whatever. Oh, thanks, little Sharkwell. That's very kind of you, buddy. He's right. I don't have many subscribers on my YouTube channel, but that's okay. Yeah. The eyes piece is an interesting one because initially I was just very keen to do a super highly contrasted black and white piece, right? That was just using black and white. Effectively, like shades of black and white. Without necessarily being just like black and white. But as this has progressed, we've had some really interesting evolutions, and it's also got a really cool Sin City vibe that I like. So maybe we lean into that a bit more and do some Sin City. But if we go the opposite direction and go, sweet, let's have a really balls deep, glowing red eyes, you know, something like that sort of feel, that could also be cool. So I'm not sure. Hey Draxy, what's going on? So yeah, we'll have a think about that. Eyes and bird. And I think the two things have to be linked in the decision making, because if we're going to do the eyes glowing red, then I think we will just do the bird in black with white corpse paint. But if we're going to do the bird in bright colours, then maybe we just go for a blind look or something on there. It's interesting times. Yeah, we could go a desaturated blue bird. Don't hate that idea. Burning eyes. Burning eyes. I don't think I could, no. Well, maybe I could. Cops burn everything! Whoa. Alright, have a look at this celery. What's this? This is a grey bird Java sparrow. Oh, yes. I like that. I like that. I did see Natalia's piece, yes. Yeah, the glowing red eyes I think I can do. Actually I know I can do. But if that's what we want to do, that's the question we have to ask. Because it's going to be whatever we do, it's potentially going to overpower the model. So we need to be very, very considered in the approach. One of those few times where if we go for the red on the eyes and I don't like it, then that will be a hard recovery. I can do it, but it'll be a hard recovery. Just normal eyes. And yeah, the sheep would definitely have glowing red eyes. So if we go glowing red, it's going to be the sheep and the dude will have glowing red eyes. Make the bird a kookaburra. Not bad, we could make the bird a kookaburra. That'd be interesting. Yeah, so if KK40, if we go Sin City, yeah, it'll probably be the bird. This is the thing, like I just, the way the palette is going right now, I'm really enjoying it. And I don't know if I want to change it up too much from the black and white palette because I feel like it's really working, it's really challenging me. But I think this has got the potential to be one of my better pieces. So I'm sort of like, well, maybe we should try and push it a bit. Interesting thought. Why do a computer mock-up when we can do it right here? No, yeah, I sort of feel I'm picking up what you're putting down. Not sure I'm sold on them either. I've been good White Wolf Ranger, thanks. Alright, if we're going to do glowing eyes, we're not doing it on the dwarf. The dwarf's going to have blind eyes. Done. I think if we're going to do glowing eyes, let's do it on the sheep. Let's do the red glowing eyes on the sheep. Locked in. We're doing it. We're doing it. Red glowing eyes on the sheep. Blind eyes on the dwarf. Black bird with corpse paint. It's locked in, friends. I'm doing it. Let's make it happen. Let's do this thing. Rhino Roger Kickstarter. Okay, I went live today. So I'm going to start painting that model soon. I completely tits these up, by the way. They're awful. But I can fix them, I think. No, I think I'm going to go Sin City on the sheep. Red glowing eyes on the sheep. Oh, thanks, No Fox Given. No. And a red ruby. Red ruby, red eyes, and the rest in blacks and whites, or effectively blacks and whites. Oh, look, mate, I'm not a subtle man. Ooh. That is a bit far-fetched, mate. The ruby's much easier for me to correct actually than the face. So let's put the red on there now and see how we feel. Dig through the burn, stitches in the back of my head. G'day, Dibs. What's going on? Yeah, I'm not going to touch this face. Thanks, mate. We're going to do blind eyes. Oh, what are we singing, White Wolf? Wherever, wherever we're meant to be together, I'll be there and you'll be here. And that's the deal, my dear. We're over, we're under, we'll never have to wonder. We can always play by ear. Little, little lay, little, little lay, little, little lay. Samina, mina, eh, eh, waka, waka, eh, eh. Samina, mina, bawewa. It's time for Africa. That's very much the feeling I was hoping you would get, that Shakira was sitting there with you. Come on now, Benton, what are you doing to me? The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's place. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you. What more are you looking for? Whoop-oo, under the sea, do-do-do, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. What a sexual innuendo in that song. We got a hot baby and sun. Under the sea. Oh, I think you'll be surprised. Dibs, probably stay for a while, mate. It's been here for 2 months almost now. I'm concerned about this idea. We got a hot crustacean band. My knowledge on 80s songs, well, I was born in the 80s, but I don't know how good I am on 80s songs in general. Depends on the song, I suppose. What do we got, mate? You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. So if the friends don't dance, and then they won't dance, and then no friends of mine. Safety dance. Boop, 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 boop. I am most definitely not doing a duet with that guy. I don't know any Tool songs actually, for reals. It's one of those bands that got played in the Games Workshop store, but I never really latched onto them. That's un-Australian of you, though. You realise that. You happy with those eyes? That look pretty good to me. That's ultra zooms though. How's ultra zoom going? That's not going too bad, is it? Let's do some glowing red eyes on this fucking sheet. Oh yeah! Okay, go for it. I hope it's worth it, mate. I feel like I've disappointed so many people in my life. My mum, my dad, my girlfriend every time we have intimate relations. Just disappointment for everyone. All the people I make sing. Make me sing, rather. For you, Kung Fu Shrew, no amount of points. I shan't be doing it. Alright, let's do this. So the key to glowing red, well, there's a few keys, but we're going to use this red, which is Scale 75 Antares red, and we're going to add a little bit of this fluorescent red. And look at this intense motherfucker in here. Get that shit up here. Get that shit up here. I'm going to paint this eyeball. Fucking red motherfuckers. Glowing red sheep eyes. Not finished though. Yeah, it's pretty low. I don't know the exact PSI, but it's certainly low. Anyone can do it, Kego Fort, including you. I believe. I believe. I believe. Every day's a good day when you paint. Alright, that was only the first step, friends. Second step. So you take your white paint. And we're going to go this bit right here. Watterson's sculpts. I haven't actually, no. I do know of him. The guys in the Kingdom Death chat love him. Kingdom Death Discord. Absolutely love him to bits. I'm good, Wampa. Well, I think he is anyway, if we're talking about the same guy. Which I think we are. Thanks, mate. So, the key to this whole process is many layers over white. So that is a pretty impressive glowing red eye, but we're going to make it even more impressive. You know I'm not going to release. I'm just going to refuse to do it, chum dabs. Oh, thanks Strata Miniatures. Hey, we're 1 week away from the draw, by the way, friends. 1 week. Well, the people know that it's you, Chum Dab, so I'm trusting on their good judgment to side with the guy who provides comedic value. I'll do it. I'll do it on my stream, and yeah, and then I'll probably pop it on Twitter and Instagram and stuff. No, you don't have to be there, mate. Not like a redraw or anything. I'm not going to do a redraw. Ba 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 Baran, ba 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 Baran, ba 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 Baran, ba 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 Baran. Take my hand, Barbara Ann. You got me rocking in a road and rocking in a rhythm, Barbara Ann, ba 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 Baran. I actually just started saying ba ba in my head because it's a sheep. So, alright, I'm just going to turn this down a little bit. I think that's alright, eh? That seems to work pretty well. Two things that'll make it look better. Can I do the draw with corpse paint? No, I can't. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to try anyway, So a little bit of rim lighting around the eyes. I mean, I don't think I have corpse paint, so it probably is more of a can't than a won't. Now it looks more like it's glowing. And now, the final dot of reflection. The possessed sheep of doom. And we can't stop, and we won't stop. One thing I'm definitely noted for, Dibs, is contrast. Probably too much, really. Well, you can definitely see it. Yeah, bit of snot. That sounds good, Paul. I like that idea. We'll do that. Bit of gloss varnish at the end. Yeah, more contrast in person is definitely the go. I think I feel okay about that ruby. G'day, Yellowfire. On this guy, on the sheet, yeah, I'm actually tossing up on the hands because I think they might look cool if I did the same black as I did on there on the hands. I reckon that could look cool. Yeah, certainly on this guy. I'm going to do a little tattoo here, so let's decide what we want that to look like now. You guys can talk amongst yourselves whilst I'll do some fixing up of this stuff on the back. Talk amongst yourselves, friends. Decide what it's going to be. ba-da-la-do. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Gallifire is a dickhead. Gallifire is a dickhead. Yeah, Gallifire is a dickhead. Thanks, mate. Enjoy your work meeting. Cotton Eye Joe. You're not really a dickhead, mate. I appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. Alright, I'm seeing a significant lack of interesting friggin' suggestions. G'day, Nalfin. No Wi-Fi, Nody. G'day, mate. Yeah, next week. Literally 1 week from this moment right now. Let's go have a look at that picture that Dibsy sent through. I got dibs on this idea if it's good. Same symbol on the sheep's head. I do like that idea. Man, I knocked the barrel up in about 7 seconds the other night. It was a fucking piece of piss. I kind of like that idea of the sheep, the reflecting that sheep thing, the logo from the sheep's head. What do we think? I think that could be cool. Alright, chum dabs, I'll give you first right of reply. And with that, your right has been taken away. Ah, he's a handyman dwarf. The handyman can. Oh, it's a bit of a wonkster. That's a Barry Crocker, that one. Let's start this bad boy again. Take two. Alright, a bit better. What an absolute Barry Crocker, Deno. Some of your best work, mate. Alright, where are you, sunny skin tone? Bit of peanut butter. Black fingernails. I didn't end up buying her in the Kickstarter, mate. I thought about it, but no, I decided not to. Cool model. We'll see. Maybe someone will commission me to do one or something. You never know. Never know. Should do it, mate. Painting busts is the best fun. And here's my reason for why I think that is the case. It's because you don't paint a bust any reason other than to paint and enjoy the experience of painting it. There's no ulterior motive, there's no game attached to it. It's just a piece that you paint purely for enjoyment of the experience. Yeah. I did not paint or order the 75mm Barbie Yaga because I literally just painted her and I wasn't vibing on it. What was that colour I used the other day? Was it fucking Tan Earth? I think it was, wasn't it? Cork brown. I mean, I think the model's great, right? But yeah, I'm not just going to paint another one. We'll see if he sells out. Maybe I'll change my tune if he starts getting sold out. Really is, mate. Really is. I've painted plenty of his busts and I have never had the casting be a problem. It's actually probably better than most. I mean, I've got one over there, I'll pull it out and show you. They're usually really top class. I'll caveat that. I don't really notice bad. See you, Faz. I don't really notice bad mold lines that much anymore. Like I just sort of go about cleaning them up. It has to be something pretty bad for me to like really notice it. G'day, Frankie Rogers Art. Thanks for the follow, mate. So I had a fun experience yesterday. 2 fun experiences. We played Scythe, weekly game night. Fantastic game. Enjoy it very much. Nobody likes playing it with me anymore because I've played it too much, and I go all fucking Rain Man on that shit. Just like, boo, 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 boo. Awesome, Frankie. That's my dad's name, Frankie. So when I'm playing Scythe, it's just very hard for people to keep up with me. So we've started intentionally giving me the worst faction and really hard boards. And I still absolutely smoke everyone. So last night I played as a faction that I won't say in case you haven't played Rise of Fenris yet. And They're really hard, and I wasn't even close. The scores were 37, 41, 42, 44, and 70. I was the 70. Love that game. And also, I said to Freezy, I'd just nip over early and play a quick game of Warhammer Underworld. So we played a game of Warhammer Underworlds last night. It's the dudes from that thing I painted the other night. Anyway, so I bought Beastgrave and I assembled all these dudes last night. The Wood Elf dudes. Fuck, how good are they? Pew pew pew! Pew pew pew! Pew pew pew! So guess what we'll be painting next, friends? This guy's a war dancer. Look at this. Mine won't break, mate. It's from Warhammer Underworlds. This one was from Beastgrave. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Holy shit balls. That dude is just so legit. Unreal. So there, I'm going to paint them. Thinking about making a little display base and everything. I'll do them for QMHE. Little beasties. Centaur's unreal. And while I was at it, I also made a base for this guy. You all remember this guy? Hey, I did him the other week. Well, started him the other week. So here's a base. Let's have a look at the base. Cool, interesting tree, look at that. It's a stick. It's a stick I found from the ground. So again, composition, I talked about composition when I talked about my things. See you, chum dabs. It's super important. And I like to do things overhanging. I like to do things that are a little bit focused on negative space. This guy's not got a lot of negative space in the model, so I wanted to do something that sort of had some interest, and I think this shape is sort of reflected in this shape a little bit, which is cool, just inversed. Yeah, just a cool little thing. So this is just a base from another model. I don't know what might have been that. Might have been the cat from Black Sun. Yeah, exactly. And the tree just forces you to come down and look into the center. So, yeah, I've only done about 2 hours of work on this guy so far. So, I might knock him over off stream. But yeah, he looks pretty cool actually. The base looks good. When he looks there, you can see the whole thing. Yeah, I tell you the cool thing about Underworlds, right? For me, anyway, I'm a person who plays lots of games, and if something takes a lot to get into, I scoop. It doesn't take that much to get into it. It's really accessible. Games are quick, about 30 minutes for a game, and the models are unreal. So I can just paint, some super cool models, paint like 5 or 6 of them, and then you've done a warband. It's great. That's like one of the most cool things ever. See you, Ross Poole. Thanks for stopping by, mate. That's a cool fact. I wonder if that's true. I hope so. Yanamar, look, mate, if I'm honest with you, I get asked all the time if I want to get freebies. Yeah, I do. A lot. But, as I've talked about on this stream before, I don't paint stuff that I don't enjoy. And so, if someone's like, oh, I'll send you these fucking cool models and they're shit house, I'm just like, no, I'm fine, mate. I don't want it. But yeah, I haven't had many products like paints or brushes or anything offered, but I've had heaps of models offered. No, thank you. I am not actually a multi-award-winning painter. Well, I suppose it depends on what you mean by that. I have won multiple awards, but I really only consider myself to have won one award, which is the bronze at Monty in Fantasy Masters and the silver at Scale Model Challenge in Fantasy Masters. Those are the only awards I consider myself to have actually won. Alright, I'm going to do something a bit crazy. Not really, but I feel crazy every time. Everything I do on this model, I feel like I'm just breaking boundaries. There's been 3 streams, including this one, that I've done on this guy. And my streams go for about 3 hours, minus the singing. So we've put about 6.5 hours into this guy. Mate, actually, he might be slightly more, because I think I did a couple of slightly longer streams. But yeah, not a lot of time, mate. I think he's pretty close to being finished. There's a few things I want to do overall. Oh, thanks, Dajalbat. Yeah, he's pretty far along. There was a few concepts I was trying to push along with when I was starting this guy. The first was, thanks to Jalbat. I really wanted to try and work with a monochromatic colour scheme. Just a lot of high contrast between black and white, and see if I could make that work. I think we've done that. Like I've basically used very similar colours on the whole model, and yet we've got a fair amount. Actually, let's do something cool. Let's see if we can see the contrast real live. Woo. Not gonna lie, mate, I'd smash that guy. there's not many people I don't think I'd fucking smash in a painting race though. So, what do we think? There's probably the right amount of contrast in. Hey, here's an interesting thing, right? Look at the sheep's eyes. Remember how much I did, how bright the sheep's eyes look, but when you look at it on this grayscale, they don't look anything. Okay. Probably is, mate. You're absolutely right. Oh mate, the black and white trick, the putting it into black and white is just an absolutely crucial part of your understanding of value. Like I recommend it all the time. I do it all the time when I'm on stream and trying to explain what I mean when I talk about value and that sort of stuff. It's so absolutely integral to elevating your painting. If you don't have enough contrast within the values, then you can't have enough contrast in your model to create a visually interesting model. So, yeah, highly recommend doing that all the time. But one of my critiques I have of my own work is overuse of saturation. Right, I rely too much on saturated colours to overwhelm the viewer and make it look like my stuff's better than it is. But yeah, this piece, I guess I've landed on a model that doesn't have as much saturated colour. I went and ruined that. Oh, hey, Jan! Hey, mate. What's going on, my man? Commander Mittens! Hello! $69! Woo! Outstanding. What's happening, Jan? What'd you do on your stream, my man? Yeah, Sheepy's going okay. We've got this sheep guy here now, possessing the dwarf, and we're going to try and do corpse paint on this bird. And yeah, so we're getting into the home stretch now. There's only there's quite a few little bits and pieces. G'day, Rumble. Quite a lot of little elements that need finishing, but he is looking pretty cool, I think. Love old school D&D. Love it. I think what I'm trying to say, mini MF, is it's not makes it look better, but it'll just hide your lack of contrast, your lack of value contrast. You do love a coffee though, don't you, Jan? Absolutely fang it. Hey, Jan, don't make it bad. Take a sad stream and make it better. Remember to drink yourself some calf. Hey, Jan. It's awful, isn't it, Flick? It's fucking awful. What can I sing for you, Jan? Alright. Did Jan sing a sea shanty? Wow, that is incredible. That is incredible. You with the sad eyes, don't be discouraged, though I realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can't lose sight of it all, and the darkness inside can make you feel so small. But I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love Jan. Don't be afraid to let them show. Jan's true colors are beautiful like a rainbow. Bum, 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 bum. You show me a smile. Don't be unhappy, can't remember when I last saw you laughing. If this world makes you crazy, You take it all you can and you pull me up because you know I'll be there and I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors and that's why I love you. Don't be afraid to let them show. I'm sorry. I really like that song. My sister sang that song. I told this story already. She sang that song the night she got engaged. It was lovely. Lovely family memory. I wasn't there. She just told us about it. It was great. Oh yeah, Duff Band says a lot of things. I'm trying to make... see you, Djalbat. Awesome, mate, I'm glad. I see you, Commander Mittens, thank you. Appreciate you popping by. Enjoy your dinner. The novel experience I'm having with this piece is trying to make black look different. Like all of these colours are ultimately just black mixed with X, Y, Z. But still trying to make it look black. Ah, Jan. I do have to thank the chat. Oh, thanks, mate. I assume you're talking about the range in my painting technique and not the range in my voice. Blizzard79, thank you. Don't know why you laughed at that flick. Don't appreciate that, mate. I'm not a confident singer. I just give it a go, son. You just get in there and have a crack. Just gotta have a go. I'm not here to fuck spiders, mate. Get amongst it! Mate, that is the rule I live my life by. I'll tell you what. Kuzadan! Thanks, mate. A confident motto to live by. Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. Who wants to see the latest Hugo update? Well, good news, everyone. You get to see it anyway. There is definitely not a worse sound than that. So here is today's Hugo update. Look at the little guy. He's got a girlfriend. Oh shit, it's so funny. It is so funny. This is my girlfriend's new lock screen on her phone. It's like taking a selfie. Oh, little boy. Little boy. He had a good day at daycare today. Ran around like a lunatic. There's one other funny photo that he took. See if I can find it. He's such a good dude. He's such a great little dog. Let's see if we can find him. So this doggy daycare thing, right? My girlfriend works 5 days a week, as do I. And he's only a little baby, right? He's like nearly 9 months old, and so it's just hard for him being alone all the time. So I try and stop in and say hello, but so we take him to daycare like once or twice a week, and it's been really good for him. He loves seeing other dogs and hanging out with other dogs, and he gets super tired at the end of the day. So it's great. G'day Viking with brushes. So yeah, it's just really cool. He's got a place he can go. There's his little girlfriend having some kisses. He's so funny. He's only a little tucker. Only like 5 keggers. But yeah, it's cool. Super cool. Little guy. Viking with brushes. What is happening? Don't forget, friendos, the draw next week, this time next week, 7 days from now. Got to be a subscriber, and you'll go in the draw to win. Not this guy. Her! Haha! Forgot she's there. Woohoo! Definitely paint on your commission project, Viking with a brush. There's one piece of advice I give. It's fucking don't take on commission projects, because they crush the life out of your painting. Miss Jana! If you instead enjoy painting, then you want to do it more. Yes, indeed. Seems like a wise decision then. I remember when I was 19. It was a disaster. I don't think any of my mates are on the chat tonight, actually, which is good. Because they would pile on. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good about this so far. There's one or two areas that I think we need to decide what we're going to do. So I need to do some airbrushing on these pants, but that's fine, that's easy enough. How do we feel about the ruby? It's not quite finished, needs to be redder, but do we think the ruby works up there, or is it detracting? The sheep's eyes obviously work, I think they're good. I'm not sold on the ruby. Ruby, 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 Ruby! Oh, wow. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Don't know about the ruby. I never played Guitar Hero. I wish I did. Does it involve singing? I would have been fucking awesome at it. Yeah, we could make it darker, I suppose. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Actually, I can probably do that just straight up. Flesh Tearers red contrast paint over the top. I can do it right now. Let's make it happen. Boom. Thanks, Scale Painter. Celery. Hey, whoever recommended I get on these Raphael 8404s, you've done me a solid. Well, there you go, Frankie Rogers. It is actually red like a ruby. Yeah, the goat looks angry, eh? Angry goat. I have to say that I do think he's actually a sheep, not a goat. I'll let it slide this time. Very good. Thank you, Miss Jana. I know you're just trying to rile me up, Shark World, but you can't, mate. You do not possess the ability to do so. Next minute, post pictures of his fucking echoes at Camelot. Fucking fuck you! Fuck, it drives me mental. I'm just super excited to paint the models, that's all. Like when you have a fucking like a clear vision, I so rarely have a clear vision for what I want to do. I've got a fucking picture diagram and everything. Always believe in. That's Jan. You're indestructible. Always believe in. Jan. He's indestructible. He's got the calf to explode. A couple of weeks ago I said on this stream, I really want to try some more freehand, guys. Fair bit of the old freehand on this guy. Just one shadow line there. Ooh. Alright, let's quickly do this little thing down the bottom. Glitter nail varnish. I shan't be doing glitter. Aha, most welcome, Lopez. Frankie, I think probably my favourite part on painting this dude has been doing the helmet. I really liked the helmet, it was excellent fun. I always like painting skin tones, particularly on male figures. Oh, what'd you get, Miss Jana? Which range? We have had fucking singing galore, Lopez. You've missed Disney, Under the Sea. You've missed True Colours by Cyndi Lauper. You've missed... That is an outstanding gift. Awesome. They're tricky paints to use though. Right, you've used scale 75, so you'll probably be okay. Arbuckle's brown, yep. That is one of my favourite colours. I've got a lot of favourite colours, I realise I've said that a lot, but it's a fucking awesome colour. Look, Under the Sea went down like a lead balloon, much like every other song that I sing. 99 lead balloons, in fact. Joe Carney baby, this is the main jib jab that I use, Joe Sonia's Magic Mix. It is a drying retardant, so it slows the drying time. It is matte, so that it doesn't change the things. I'm not familiar with Johnny Clegg though, no. And it is also a medium, so it helps the paint dilute slightly better. I use that, I use water, and on occasion I'll also use airbrush thinner. But I don't use a lot of it. Like I just grab a little dibble bit on my brush and then mix it into the paint. So I only use a really small amount. You're very welcome. Oh, g'day Chris P. How are you, mate? Yeah, I would like to paint some oils. I think I've got 2 or 3 of them sitting over there. I watched a video by Dmitry Faseshko a few months ago where he showed how he mixes them and what he does and stuff, and I was like, ooh, maybe that is the ticket for me. I nearly bought some, but I didn't. I held off. And I'm glad for that choice, because I just don't think I've got enough time to go and learn a whole new approach to painting. Oh, that's rough. That's rough, mate. Glacial Mist by Reaper. Never heard of it. Oh yeah, look, I don't think it would be difficult to do oils, but much like everything, I do think it would be difficult to do oils really, really, really well. And I feel like at the moment I'm just sort of starting to reach a point with my own techniques and my own painting where I can start to do things pretty well. So it feels a little bit, yeah, like if I wanted to go down that path, I could. But at the moment, I'm happy just sort of trundling down my own pathway. And seeing how far I can progress with that. It's always good to have different skills though. There's certain things you can do really easily with oils that I would like to be able to do. Alright, let's paint this little rock. Good news, everyone! So my next stream is on... Yeah, you're probably right, mate. That probably would be pretty cool. My next stream's on Saturday night at this stage. I don't have a committed Saturday stream on my schedule, but I do end up streaming most Saturday nights when I'm at home by myself. And we are going to start this model from the Kickstarter. From the Rainer Roja. So that's cool. We'll try and paint her in entirety on stream and have her be finished by the Kickstarter conclusion. That'll be fun. Let's just, no, I won't do that yet. Just want to do this thing down here. I think we're just going to have that be absolutely flat black. So we don't get confused, visually confused. so satisfying. We need to think about that thing. What colour we want to do that. Yeah, this is just what I wear every Friday night, mate. No, this whole thing was inspired. Chat's actually been a pretty big contributor in this one. I started with a picture that I will grab out now so you can see what the picture looks like. If I've still got it. Not that. Yes, so this is the image that inspired a generation, and inspired this particular piece of artwork. So she, I follow a couple of art pages on like Facebook and shit. And so anytime I see like interesting artwork or photography, I download it to my phone. And every now and then I'll just scroll through it and see if anything sort of takes my fancy. And I remember looking at this one a couple of weeks ago and thinking, oh yeah, I think it'd be really cool to do a model that had like a really sharp contrast from black and white with that sort of face paint, and see if you could make that look interesting in a model. And I think this model is probably not the optimal model to try this on, because that would have been really good with a face that could have had pale skin. But the beard adds complexity to trying to do it on this piece, because the beard needs to be its own value beside the skin, which is really challenging. So probably not optimal piece, but anyway, we've committed now. So elements of this are based on that concept, and then I sort of took that further and was like, cool, so how can I do something that's basically monochromatic, just greys and blacks, even though it's not really greys and blacks, right? It is, but there's a lot more colour nuance in it. So I wanted to try and do greys and blacks without really doing greys and blacks. So overall, I think I'm really quite happy with the progress. Well, Foolish Monk, it's not Party Monday, mate. We don't wear ties unless it's Party Monday. Let's not get crazy, mate. Yeah, and then the final piece was the Sin City. So, g'day CG Mini Paint. Yeah, so when we had the Sin City elements, we talked about maybe just having one colour to spice things up. But yeah, Chat was responsible for the corpse paint idea on the sheep, which is great. Thanks, mate. And Chat was responsible for... That's about it. Oh no, the tattoo pattern and stuff. Yeah, so Chat's been pretty helpful on this piece. Thank you, Foolish Monk. 1001 so 000. Welcome. Reminds me of that Flight of the Conchords song. The humans are dead. The humans are dead. We use poisonous gases, and we poisoned their asses. Binary solo. 0000001 0000001 0000001 oh 001 001. Come on, sucker, look my battery. Boogie. Boo boo boogie. Black nail polish on this guy for sure. Can't we just talk to the humans? Foolish Monk, a subscriber! Thank you, mate. In 7 days' time, we will be doing the draw for this Baba Yaga model from Carol Rudick that I painted on stream. And I hope that you are the winner of that. Me too. I am excited. Yeah, it's going to be super fun. I'll see if I can convince my girlfriend to get on the stream and do it for me. She can draw it out of a hat. The problem is that would involve her coming to my house. If she doesn't like to do. I hope it's all of your friends. Maybe I should just paint like 80 of her and send it to everyone. That'd only take me a couple of weeks. I could do it. Wouldn't be the best use of my time, really, would it? I haven't set that shit up, mate. Do you want me to tell you? I'll go have a look. 83. There are 83 subscribers. Oh, thank you for the host, CG Mini Painting. 83 subscribers, mate. You got a 1 in 83 chance at the moment. Yeah, it is pretty good price, pretty good deal. Given that I'd normally sell her for like 200, 300, get her for $5 is a pretty good tip in, or whatever it is. $10 or something. Amazon Prime. So I'm not going to commit to this, but I'm going to try and do a giveaway every month. That won't be at the expense of my my painting for enjoyment, but yeah. I mean, it's not really about keeping subs. It's just like genuinely, it's so I can give something back to the people that come on the stream. I could do it for followers, I suppose, but then it's just a fucking cost ineffective move. It's just stupid to do that. Be very nice, but maybe I will do a follower giveaway. That'd be cool. Yeah, it's like if I can sell a bust for $200 or $300, or I can give it away to the stream, who sort of basically covers roughly that cost, then that seems like the way to go. Let the chat choose the paint job. So do you mean let them choose everything from start to finish? Because that does seem risky. And I love it. That could be fun. Well, I've got to do that spider emote. I'm going to try and remember to do that tonight. When I get off the stream, I'll go and make a spider emote. Hey, so Miss Jane, with your scale fantasy range, right? Here's how I would suggest you try to use them. They're a tricky paint range because they are very satin compared to what you're used to, and they're also very translucent compared to what you're used to. So, oh hey Snick Son, cool Kegafort, that's a great plan. So when you're using them, don't use them as base coats, use them as glazes to add nuanced colours. Mix them in with the other ones to add some vibrancy and some saturation and some other stuff. And yeah, rarely do I use the Scale Fantasy range as a base coat unless I'm doing some other stuff. You're very welcome, Danny. Alright. Let's do a wee smidge of, I better just do some stuff on that. Just use this yellowy colour, that was a cool idea. Like, they're really great paints. They're awesome, awesome paints, and I've got more Scale Fantasy colours in my rotation than I do the Scale range. But they're not a paint range that you can use by themselves and expect quick results. Yeah, they're really great for mixing with colours. And they're really nice for doing like airbrush and nifty stuff with the airbrush. Galandathor, welcome! Or Gary Underthor. Is it Gary Enderthor? G'day, Gary. Mate. Godzilla! Welcome to the stream. It goes well. Goes well. You know what? Since we're talking about all of these Scale Fantasy colours, let's pull some out and use them in the airbrushing. Why not? What a great plan. Oh, I like that one. That's one of my favourites too. Kung Fu, I did P3 paints for a long time. Really long time. This is Negro Grey. It's kind of like German Grey from Vallejo. So it uses a base coat for metals. Quite a nice colour. So if I was to water down, you can see that they're quite transparent, which is really neato. Does depend what you use them for, of course. Yes, it is Negro Grey. Oh, thanks, Godzilla. Oh, nothing made me change, mate. I just I had a mixture of mostly P3 with Vallejo, and I found that Vallejo was working a little bit better for what I wanted to use it for. So this is a really, yeah, I guess so. I mean, that's the English version of it. I don't know. So what I'm using this colour for is creating some shadows down the bottom of the model. It's definitely a translation issue. Oh, thanks, Jakani Babe. Just between you and me, mate, I hope you win the model. Don't tell anyone. That's what we'll start calling from now on. Racist Grey. Scale Fantasy's Racist Grey. Excellent. This is a really cool colour that I dig. It's called Brain Eater Azure. It's like a purpley grey blue. Really cool colour. Actually, I just had a thought. Where's my Cygor Brown from Citadel? Just got to nip a few things in the bud right now. Yeah, or as I like to call it, Racist Purple. There was a bit of a furor a few months ago that over the AK book was about Auschwitz. I don't know if you remember that. Caused a furor. I'm going to use some Brain Eater Azure here. Let's try and be like crazy skilled. Yeah, Chink Orange, I've got that over there as well too. Just want to try and add just tiny little purple tones into this little line here. See how yeah, they did. It was awful. Take the pressure down, 'cause I can feel it sounding like a storm. Take on my knees, turn them around. Take the airbrush pressure down. Automod was not a fan of your post there, Gonzilla. G'day, Victor. Apparently apparently I've permitted the use of those words now. Not exactly what I was intending, Automod, but thank you for your hard work. What's happening today, Victor BF85? So this one's another example of their colours being really like translucent. Bosch chestnut's a really nice colour, but if you try and use it as a colour, it doesn't work. It comes out shit house. So don't use that. We might try this one. No, I was. I mean, I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the word Jesus or chink, but when I clicked allow for the auto mod, it allowed both of those words. It said add permitted term. I was like, I wonder if that's suboptimal. When you say scale 75, do you mean the fantasy range or the normal range? I do. Not very often though. Do them over a white. Spray white first and then spray them. Multiple coats. The problem with the desaturation, airbrush does desaturate the colour because it's not as intense, and because they're really matte finish as well, they come out looking very pale, and the paleness is what makes it look desaturated, like a pastel version of the colour. So if you do it over a white and do quite a few passes, you'll get a strong colour, but use a slightly satin varnish over the top and they'll look $1 million. Already got that one out, that's right. Yeah, my compressor has a tank. It's just a small one, just a tiny little like indoor compressor, so every couple of seconds when I'm spraying, it just wants to refill the tank. It's a great little compressor, I've been using it for years. Thanks, Wampa. Yeah, I don't know what he is. All right, let's do something I don't do a lot and see if we can make it work. Metalhead Minis, welcome to the stream. Boo, 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 boo. I like your work. You're very cool. This is white ink. That's a generic tip for using any colour that's not as well covering. Oh, thanks, Metalhead. Thank you for the raid. Pew, pew. I don't know, white ink. Not a fan. Doesn't ever do quite what I wanted to do. Hey, what's going on? Boo, boo. How was your stream? Metalhead Minis? Ah, the lurker. The plank walker. The lurker. Hello, lurker. I'm just gonna... You should all go and follow Metalhead Minis. She does great work. I've followed her. I think I follow you on Twitter. Or maybe I did follow you on Twitter a while ago. And then I stopped. I don't follow many people on Twitter. Shit. I just went and followed you. Get it done. Go follow. Metalhead Minis. I don't remember that show, no. Outstanding. Nah. How old do you think I am, Wamposaurus? Like, serious question, mate. Was there a dude, Trader Legion? Hi, Trader Legion. Hi, mate. Sorry if I missed you. I'm a bit distracted by airbrushing. I love airbrushing. You said it, not me, mate. Ah, Dr. Flink, what's happening? So next stream, friends, which is a couple of days from now, we are going to start that Kickstarter model from the Reina Roja Kickstarter. I'm quite excited for that. You're talking about this model that I'm painting right now, or this model that I'm going to paint on Kickstarter on, or paint for the Kickstarter on Friday, Saturday, whatever day. She's cool as. Alright, I'll just do a quick sanity check on what we got left on this dude and see if we're going to finish it tonight. What's the time? 10:15. I don't know if we're going to finish this tonight, friends, which means he's going to have to wait, or maybe even get finished off stream. Oh yeah. No, Wampa, still no tracking email. Sharkwell keeps rubbing it in that he's got his and he's not even fucking painting him. I haven't told him this yet, but as punishment I'm going to ban him from any Camelot streams. And I'll unban him at the start of a stream that's not a Camelot stream. Yeah, the Kickstarter model is unreal. I'm very excited to paint it. Alright, so I wanna fix the fur a bit more. I want to do this thing. I want to paint these little doobies and just do a few little metal highlights. CG, I tipped in $1 for it, but then I didn't end up buying any of the models, so I need to finish the birdie. I can actually probably do him pretty quickly. I wanted two of them. I wanted the dude riding the little animal from Labyrinth, and I wanted the big stompy robot from Labyrinth. I wasn't really like that jazzed with any of the others. I like both the movies, but you know, there's so many models out there to paint. It's hard to just pick one or two. Yes, Neverending Story is a Kickstarter I would get in on, I think. Oh yeah, that's cool. I like that one a lot. That was my favourite one of the Kickstarter, and I won't say I regret not getting it, but if it ends up getting a normal release, I'll definitely buy it on there. Yeah, Dark Crystal was cool, but the models, none of the models that they made me want to paint them. What's the... Which is weird. Hey, what's happening? Make believe I'm everywhere, written in the sky. There upon a rainbow is the answer to our never-ending story. La da 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 da. There's dead set a dude in Spirit Island who is the Rock Eater. It's fucking cool. One of the spirits you can play. He's like Rock Eater from Neverending Story. It's mad. Madness! Haha, thanks CHK. Yeah. It's a bit out there, pal, but I like it. I like it a lot. It's actually a really interesting challenge to try and paint something that is fundamentally a happy sort of sculpt and turn it into something that is less happy. It's a good challenge. The sheep's possessed, man. Look at him. He's not happy to be possessed, mate. Nobody's happy to be possessed. One would assume. It's a bad thing. Ah, cool, Sergeant Benton, yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying it, mate. See you, Wampa. Good luck. Alright. Foxalotl, you've subscribed! Good luck, mate. I hope you win that chick that I painted. This one. I hope you win her. Her and Angry Dwarf can have a fight. Fuck you! No, fuck you! My sheep will eat your face, man! What are you looking at, Swan? Stop looking at me, Swan. Let's get out of this. Alright, you know what? I don't know how much more I want to do on this, so let me just varnish everything and see how it looks. Like it is someone.
I don't know why the mics will decide to just not work with it.
That was Metalhead Mini Stream talking to me from the past. How good was that? I thought someone had like tapped into my Discord or something and was chatting away on my Discord, and I had no fucking idea what was going on. I have Discord. I thought fans would call it into the show. I was like, I don't know how this is happening, but this is fucking awesome. People can call into the show and start talking about it. That's so good. I'm better at Twitch than I knew. I thought, fuck, I'm so great at Twitch. What's going on? I'm doing stuff I didn't even know how to do it. So good. I don't know how I exist, friends, sometimes, eh? Anyway, if anyone wants to get on Discord, have a chat. Feel free. Alright, tell me I'm wrong, or are we finished? Are we finished with this guy? Deno Discord for the denizens. One of your best, Ugly. Fuck Finland, eh? Still haven't forgotten, mate. Still haven't forgotten what you did to me at that WTC. Never forget. Never forget it. G'day, Andrew. G'day, mate. The red gem, yeah. Now's the time for us to make these changes, friends. We can turn it back into an onyx if we want. Have it be a black gem. The Kilted Viking, thank you! Oh, thanks, Whiplash. Alright. Here's a close-up so you can all see how bad it actually is real close. It's that bad. You can do it, camera. You can do it. I mean, I could. Probably. Don't be afraid of texture, friends. That's the lesson in this model. Texture is not your enemy. Let me try something on the gem that might sell it or make it worse. We'll make the gem glossy. That's a great question. That's a great question. I think we should all do that, actually. Alfonso Geraldez stayed at my house. G'day, X-Tab. No, I mean it. He stayed at my house. Me too, mate. Me too. Oh, we've actually got to make the nail polish shiny. I forgot to do that. I'll do that now. Oh yeah, yeah. This is a super close X-Tab. I was just having a look, just having a real close look, see how everything was looking. It's looking pretty cool. Gold Battle Moose. Yeah, this is super zoomed in, so you can see what my painting actually looks like. Thank you, mate. So look, I can do smooth, but I think texture is more interesting generally. Yeah, and I think I'm calling it there, friends. I think we're going to call this model complete. You know it's finished. Big Deno gets this one out. All right, friends. It's a fair question, X-Tab, but I disagree with that, given that you can do that smoothing with an airbrush in about 6 seconds. So I think I feel like you earn the right to be textured when you can do things smoothly. When you're choosing to use texture as a conscious choice, as opposed to because you can't do smooth, that's when it's shit. I am pretty smooth with the ladies. Hello, ladies. Hello, ladies. Look at your man. Now back to me. Now back at your man. Now back to me. Sadly, he isn't me. But it could be me if you used Old Spice. This as if I need to do a bit more on the fur. Just a little smidge more on the fur, and then we'll call it. Then it's done. Yeah, it's definitely got its own vibe, which I like. So yes, I hope that you will all join me for Saturday night when we commence the very exciting paint job on model for Kickstarter. And yeah, don't forget, if you're not a subscriber and you want to win that Baba Yaga, draws in a week. Alright, I feel better. Yep. Doing this one. Just so you can all see what it actually looks like, let's do this right now. Sharkwold, you're getting your wires crossed. I am doing a stream after your D&D, but that's Sunday morning. This will be Saturday morning your time. Then I'll start this because it's going to be my Saturday night. There it is. Now you can see it a bit better. Boo, boo. I have no idea how I'm going to paint that. I'm just going to make it up. Alright friends, we are done, bar the shouting. No, I'm not going to make that one the Stream Decides piece. I'm doing it for Kickstarter, mate. Come on now. Stream Decides would be in fucking fluorescent pink. Oh, Celery's finishing the stream with a song. What am I singing? I don't do improvisation on this stream. I shan't be doing it. I'll let you pick a different one. You know who we haven't raided for a while? Mini Den. I think it's time. Let's go raid Mini Den. Mini Den, the man. Pick of Destiny, can't help you. Can't help you. I can do tribute. I couldn't remember the greatest song in the world. Oh, this is a tribute. Oh, let's raid Minidan. Diddle-oo. Peace out. See you, friends. Woo.
Hello, Dano. Thank you so much for the raid, good sir. Welcome in. Hello, everyone. Hello, Rumble. What's up? Hello, Dano. Thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? You guys are joining me. You guys are joining me as I am dry brushing a tabletop commission. Yeah, the Spartan is done. I generally do display painting around here. This is a weird day when I'm working on a bit more of a lower quality PPT. The problem, Dano, is that somebody else was in queue before you were, and they have committed to the model. I had like 4 people asking me to buy the model, and you were the 3rd. Yes. I know, my friend. I know. But you know how it works, right? I am not that kind of a twat person who would do an auction or anything dumb like that. I tried once, it didn't work out. So I'm just gonna go over priority, like who came first gets served first. How was the stream, dude? What did you work on today? Yes, it was sold. It was sold. We got these ladies sorted out as well. After the Spartan, we painted this lady here. I'm happy with how she turned out. I'll be honest. It's an old sculpt, but I'm happy with how it turned out. Overall, I'm happy with that. And we also did with this bad boy here. But yeah, that's what we did in the last few days. And then I got fucking stuck painting these BBDs. Thank you, Ugly. I got stuck painting these bases for they are tokens for the War of the Ring game. Enjoy your sleep, Castle. Thank you. Have a great night, my friend. I'll see you later, dude. Yeah, I hope to be done with this stuff very quickly. Thank you, Kate. Hello, Jaina. Thank you. Hello, Finder. Yeah, they do. They do have a Lord of the Rings game. I think they have it because they lost. They got sued by Tolkien's family, and they lost. So as a part of the deal, they had to do the game. I think. Oh, that's a cute dwarf. Very cute. I like it. Yeah. Kind of scary with this sheep.